Hi, are you planning to take Life in the UK test? Whether you are struggling to pass or want to pass first time, you are at the right place. Let's test your knowledge with these 24 questions. Watch until the end for a chance to win a life access to our app so you can revise on the go. Are you ready? Let's begin.
Question 1. True or false? It is a criminal offense to buy alcohol for someone who is under 18. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. It is illegal to sell alcohol to anyone under 18 or to buy alcohol for someone under 18. However, people aged 16 or over can drink wine or beer with a meal in a hotel or restaurant. Question 2. How did the war against Japan end in August 1945? A. Japan surrendered after a naval blockade. B. Allied forces invaded the Japanese mainland. C. The US dropped atom bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. D. A peace treaty was negotiated in Switzerland. The correct answer is C. The war against Japan ended in August 1945 when the United States dropped atom bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, leading to Japan's surrender. Question 3. Which event marks the beginning of constitutional monarchy in Britain? A. The signing of Magna Carta. B. The English Civil War. C. The laws passed after the Glorious Revolution. D. The Act of Union with Scotland. The correct answer is C. After William and Mary replaced James II in 1688, Parliament passed laws limiting the monarch's power. This was the start of constitutional monarchy. Question 4. What were the Highland clearances? A. A military campaign against the Vikings. B. Scottish landlords destroying farms to make space for sheep. C. The removal of forests for farming. D. A political purge of Jacobite supporters. The correct answer is B. The Highland clearances followed the defeat of the Jacobites at Culloden in 1746. Landlords forced tenants off their land to create large sheep farms. Many Scots emigrated as a result. Question 5. How is local government structured in London? A. One council governs the whole city. B. 33 local authorities, plus the Mayor and Greater London Authority. C. The Prime Minister directly governs London. D. London has no local government. The correct answer is B. London has a unique structure with 33 local authorities plus the Greater London Authority and an elected mayor. Question 6. Which parts of the handbook could be tested in the Life in the UK test? A. Only the history chapters. B. Everything except the introduction. C. The whole book, including the introduction. D. Only topics marked as must memorize. The correct answer is C. Questions can be drawn from the whole handbook including the introduction. No section is excluded. Question 7. Who wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and was born in Wales to Norwegian parents? A. C.S. Lewis. B. Roald Dahl. C. Philip Pullman. D. Enid Blyton. The correct answer is B. Roald Dahl was born in Wales to Norwegian parents. His works include Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and George's Marvelous Medicine. Question 8. Select two answers. Which two music groups were associated with the swinging 60s? A. The Beatles. B. The Who. C. The Rolling Stones. D. Led Zeppelin. The correct answers are A and C. The handbook names the Beatles and the Rolling Stones as the popular music groups associated with the swinging 60s. Question 9. Where was an Anglo-Saxon king buried with treasure and armor in a ship? A. Maiden Castle, Dorset. B. Sutton Hoo, Suffolk. C. Stonehenge, Wiltshire. D. Canterbury, Kent. The correct answer is B. The burial at Sutton Hoo in Suffolk contained a ship, treasure and armour. It is one of the most important Anglo-Saxon archaeological sites. Question 10. At what time and on what date did the First World War end? A. 12 noon on the 11th of November 1918. B. 11 a.m. on the 11th of November 1918. C. Midnight on the 8th of May 1918. D. 11 a.m. on the 1st of September 1918. The correct answer is B. The First World War ended at 11 a.m. on the 11th of November 1918. This is commemorated every year on Remembrance Day with a 2-minute silence. Question 11. What nickname was given to the Duke of Wellington? A. The Iron Duke. B. The Great Duke. C. The Steel Duke. D. Old Ironsides. The correct answer is A. The Duke of Wellington defeated Napoleon at Waterloo in 1815. He was known as the Iron Duke and later became Prime Minister. Question 12. Roughly how far is it from John O'Groats to Land's End? A. 500 miles. B. 650 miles. C. 870 miles. D. 1,100 miles. The correct answer is C. The distance from John O'Groats on the north coast of Scotland to Land's End in southwest England is about 870 miles, the longest mainland distance. Question 13. What were the settlements of Scottish and English Protestants in Ulster known as? A. Colonies. B. Plantations. C. Garrisons. D. Parishes. The correct answer is B. During the 17th century, Protestant settlers from Scotland and England were encouraged to settle in Ulster. These settlements were known as plantations. Question 14. What was the feudal system? A. A system where all citizens could vote for their local lord. B. A system where the king gave land to lords in return for military support. C. A trading system between Britain and France. D. A legal system based on Roman law. The correct answer is B. Under the feudal system, the king granted land to lords who provided soldiers in return. At the bottom were serfs who worked the land and could not leave without permission. Question 15. What is the Commonwealth based on? A. Military alliances between member states. B. Core values of democracy, good government and the rule of law. C. A shared currency and trade agreements. D. A common legal system. The correct answer is B. The Commonwealth is a voluntary association based on shared values of democracy, good government and the rule of law. Question 16. From what age can you drink wine or beer with a meal at a restaurant? A. 14. B. 16. C. 18. D. 21. The correct answer is B. While you must be 18 to buy alcohol, at 16 you can drink wine or beer with a meal in a hotel or restaurant, but you cannot buy it yourself. Question 17. Where is the Grand National Horse Race held? A. Royal Ascot. B. Aintree, near Liverpool. C. Ayr, Scotland. D. Cheltenham. The correct answer is B. The Grand National is held at Aintree near Liverpool. Other famous racing events include Royal Ascot and the Scottish Grand National at Ayr. Question 18. What did the Emancipation Act of 1833 achieve? A. It gave women the vote. B. It abolished slavery throughout the British Empire. C. It established free education. D. It created the NHS. The correct answer is B. In 1807 it became illegal to trade slaves in British ships. In 1833 the Emancipation Act abolished slavery throughout the British Empire. Question 19. True or false? The Wars of the Roses were fought between the houses of Lancaster and York. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. In 1455 a civil war began between the House of Lancaster, Red Rose, and the House of York, White Rose. It ended at the Battle of Bosworth Field in 1485. Question 20. True or false? Margaret Thatcher was the longest-serving Prime Minister of the 20th century. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. Margaret Thatcher served from 1979 to 1990, making her the longest-serving PM of the 20th century. She was also Britain's first woman Prime Minister. Question 21. In which centuries did the Industrial Revolution take place? A. 16th and 17th. B. 17th and 18th. C. 18th and 19th. D. 19th and 20th. The correct answer is C. The Industrial Revolution took place in the 18th and 19th centuries, transforming Britain from a largely agricultural society into an industrial powerhouse. Question 22. True or false? British values are protected by law, customs and expectations. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. The handbook states that British values are based on history and traditions and are protected by law, customs and expectations. Question 23. True or false? Self-employed people have tax automatically deducted from their income. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is B. Self-employed people must pay their own tax through self-assessment. Employed people have tax taken automatically through pay. Question 24. What major disaster struck London in 1665? A. A Great Fire. B. A major plague outbreak. C. A flood. D. An earthquake. The correct answer is B. In 1665 a major plague outbreak killed thousands in London. This was followed in 1666 by the Great Fire of London.
That's all 24 questions. How did you score? If you want to keep practicing, you can download our app, which has more than 1,000 questions based on the official 2026 3rd edition handbook. It also has learning material, full handbook as audio, flashcards, and weak area highlight, so you can practice more efficiently. Check the link in the description. For a chance to get a free life access to our full app, check out the first comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos, and good luck with your test.